It's Saturday, the 28th of March. Constant sorrow, I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, place where I was born and raised. For 6 long years I've been in trouble, no pleasures here on earth I've found. For in this world I'm bound to ramble, I have no friends to help me now. Of course, that's patently a lie. I've got lots of friends, many of whom I'm stuck here with a shark fin pig, which, let's face it, is really the last thing I need in my life. 2 things really. I've talked to Terry about this, their Boca friend Terry, about this song, and it's, you know, we all do. We all sit and play things on our own, and they sound fantastic, and then we're all sort of forced to recognise that the reality isn't quite the match of the dream. So I don't think that I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's a runner, that one. Really, it's such a. I mean, it's a fantastic song. Another thing about it, I'm always kind of aware of singing. Singing in English, I was going to say, singing sort of with an English accent where possible, because that's sort of what I am. And I'm kind of, you know, I'm a bit wary of getting too faux American. And there's just no way of singing that. It just happens, you know. You sing that song, and it, you know, and you don't bid farewell to old Kentucky. You bid farewell to old bid farewell, and it's. I'm sorry. I apologise to everyone, every one of my American friends. It's just, there's no way around it with that song. The real reason, well, I mean, that was sort of partly a real reason to just apologise to Terry and throw that one your way. But the other real reason that I've asked you here today is I've got a little bit of news. The owner of the business, some of you might well be forgiven for some of you who've been privy to my moaning about the boss, might well be forgiven for thinking that I am actually a man of constant sorrow. The owner of the business, always very sympathetic, but in practical terms not really able to change the situation at all, had a sort of a creative frisson, as it were, and offered me redundancy, which I took, you know. And so now I find myself in the glorious-ish position of being employed by Her Majesty's Government in the capacity of job seeker as of the 1st of April. I hope that's not. I hope there's not a message in that date. I mean, the bottom line, really, you know, I obviously looked at it, thought about it. The bottom line really was to look on the one hand at the best and worst things that could happen if I stayed, and the best and worst things that could happen if I left. And to be perfectly honest with you, the worst thing that could happen leaving is barely worse than the best thing that could happen if I stayed. So anyway, that's where we are. I'm available for hire. I've got my own shoes. Reasonable offers, please. I've got to back myself to find some sort of job. In an ideal world, I'll be employed again before the redundancy money runs out, and there could be another guitar in it for me, which, let's face it, is just exactly what I need. Ha ha ha. Anyway, listen, that's where we are. There's the thing of it. I'll try and be good, and you know, at least now I'm in a position. The problem with the job before was I hated really him so much, and when I walked out the door, I kind of switched off completely. You know, I'd got very good at, you know, just turning off completely, and that meant sort of turning off with regard to doing anything, you know, looking for other work or anything. So I'm in a better place now for the obvious reason that I'm not around him, and also because I am at least in a definite place, if you see what I mean. So yes, it's all good. I will of course keep you posted, because I realise that your lives depend on me being happy. Sorry, I'm getting slightly hysterical now. I think I'm a bit demob happy. I'll see you soon, and come up with something a bit more entertaining next time. Bye now.